From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Hey, it is still great weather to put on Christmas lights just about any place because the weather has been so nice. Nobody's complaining about it. So that is the welcome news across the area. As you take a look outside, not much happening at this hour. Traffic's moving fine. The roads are dry and all is pretty decent. So we're pretty happy about that. As far as temperatures, they're looking fine from today. Much of the country, much better than what you would expect. Usually this time of year, especially when you're in the beginning of December, the Great Lakes is just frozen. And it was cold, but it wasn't frozen totally. The western part of the country, Portland up to 65, but there's just a ribbon of moisture shooting in with lots of heavy snow in the mountainous terrain there. And we watch to the north, Alaska and northern Canada. It's where the sun isn't shining this time of year. And we're looking at temperatures that are not all that bad. I mean, it's really pretty decent. So if it's like that, then someplace else has to be cold. That would be the Soviet Union pretty much. So just to go across the Arctic, and then you find bitter cold air. But back in our area overall, we just have chilly weather, but nothing really big happening. That storm system up around Seattle. That is going to be still out there on Wednesday. We're going to be very, very mild over the next couple of days for this time of year. We have a cold front, gusty northwest winds tomorrow, which will make it a little bit chilly, but not too awful bad. And then Friday's storm, new data still supports it being north instead of south. One of our models has it south with a chance of rain and snow in Tulsa, but most of our models are leaning a little bit more toward across Oklahoma with that low and southeast Kansas with the snow remaining in Kansas up to Kansas City again. So we'll be watching. There is a threat of some severe weather across areas to the east. And then on Sunday, on the backside of that storm, really for late Saturday and Sunday, it's a lot colder, gusty north winds, especially on Saturday. Our rain chances are going to be the highest sometime late Friday afternoon. And we're going to keep that chance in there for Saturday morning. That drops off. But there could be a flake or snow possibly across southeast Kansas or here in northeast Oklahoma. That storm system goes south further. It's going to take a little while to figure that out. Only thing we're sure of is the Tulsa Christmas Parade, and any events on Saturday are cold. That is a very, very big storm system and some really cold air. So that'll keep us knocked down at or below normal, which will put us in the 40s most days. We do warm up right before Christmas with some of the latest data and then drop off right as we get into Christmas. So it's still too early to get too excited, but you never know. As far as Christmas parades, we got that going on all over. So Thursday night, Okmulgee, Wagner, Bristow, Stillwater, big towns, and a lot of big parades going on. 7 o'clock, Stillwater's is at 8 o'clock. So again, those are some things you can do. Tulsa Christmas Parade this Saturday. Owasso's right before that. And we do have a chance of a little bit of cold rain or drizzle, maybe a snowflake, mainly north of our area, but it could be. And then in the evening, chilly with temperatures around 41 and gusty northwest winds. So lots and lots of events, lots of parades as well as weekend events going on. We have a live nativity scene at Shepherd's Cross and Claremore. We also have in Tulsa the Art Crawl, in Jinx Holiday Under the Stars, Poinsettia Festival going on in Wilburton. I mean, this just keeps on going with lots of events. Another area with a lot of fun and a good weekend. Faith Country Christmas going on at Slick, and a cookie crawl in Eufaula. I think a lot of us would like to see that. And the Muskogee Holiday Open House, get that right, and Holiday Arts and Crafts going on in Broken Arrow. Again, those are just some of the things going on. Jinx right now, you can see the Christmas lights that we turned on, I think, back on the 17th, and it looks great. 45 right now. Temperature's good, dew points at 28. We're doing okay. Metro temperature showing up in the 40s, but notice how it's colder just south and west sides. The winds are light, the air is dry, and that's allowed temperatures drop to 35 in Jinx and 36 in Bixby. Most of eastern Oklahoma, generally 30s to near 40. Heart of Tulsa still the warmest. And then out in southwest Oklahoma, not too bad. As far as tomorrow morning, we'll be in the 30s, and by the time we're in the afternoon, we're generally ranging in the 50s, and then we get to go into the 60s. So our forecast is pretty impressive as far as what it looks like. No major problems for the next couple of days. Our chance of rain Friday night into Saturday, and then it is colder much of next week, so be prepared for that. We're going to keep our eyes, though, on Saturday because that will be a switch. All right, that's a look at your latest 9-day planner. We'll be right back with sports.